Today we're going to present a Lincoln Douglas debate. Here is affirmative way. Please present.
Molina.
And I am the negative way. I am Steve Lam and we are from third course A. The affirmative way is going to start.
I am in the affirmative side of the internet should be banned of schools. It is because I disagree with the students that use internet in schools, in the position that students that use internet schools, that I feel confirmed to affirm than to the resolution, resolve that the internet should be banned from schools because they distract the kids in class. For clarifications of today's round, I offer the following definitions. The word distract, which means to draw away or divert as the mind or attention. And the word ban, which means to prohibit, forbid, or bar. The highest value within today's round is focus. Focus is defined as a central point as a attraction, attention, or activity. Focus is the most important value in today's round because students need to be focused when they are trying to searching something in the internet and do not get distracted. The best criteria for this evaluating the resolution is social, which is defined as relating to the vote or characterized by friendly companionship or relations. It basically achieves my value of focus because the students are being evaluated to know how focused they can be when they use internet. In affirming the resolution, I offer the following contentions. Contention number 1. It is not good that the students use internet because the performance of the students in the class can be affected. It's not good that the students use internet because most of the students have a bad habit of browsing in social media instead of working. So this can affect the students' performance and can damage the way of learning. 37% of teens say that they believe that too many of their peers are cheating with internet. So if kids use internet to cheat, it is compromised that the internet at school doesn't help, and instead of helping, it damages students. When students use internet, it affects the way they focus in school. So, quotation 2. With the use of internet, students can share works in school and do not learn nothing. So, the 63% of the students tend to pass the work to the classmates or ask the answers of a school work. The students can be affected when they only ask for answer instead of working. So this proves that the internet in school is bad because the students will not learn if they just ask for answers to their classmates. Quotation number 3. Sometimes internet may have issues for adults or things that are lies. And if students find those things in school, parents can claim to the principal and create a big problem. So the school will teach bad things to the students. According to the University of London, when students use internet to search work, they are 48% exposed to finding inappropriate things in a search. So a big quantity of the students can be affected if they reach all these bad things and can damage them morally or can get students into big problems with their parents.
It is because I agree with students that use internet in schools. In the position that the internet should be banned from schools, that I feel compelled to negate today's resolution. Resolve. The internet should not be banned from schools because the internet is a great tool to study and work. For clarification of today's round, I offer the following definitions. Banned. To say something cannot be used or done. Moderate. Observing reasonable limits. The highest value within today's round is matureness. Matureness is defined as to come to full development. Matureness is the most important in today's round because the students already have enough matureness to for not getting distracted. The best criterion of evaluating this resolution is social. Social is defined as relating to the both or characterized by friendly companionship or relationship. It best achieves my value of matureness because the students have the enough amount of matureness for not getting distracted while using the internet and make their homework good in class. In negating this resolution, I offer the following contentions. Contention number one: the internet should not be banned from schools because the students need the internet for working and resolve questions. For instance, students may not want to look up for information about homework or schoolwork in the internet. Another might want to see the internet to look up homework assignments or classwork or in a class website. According to the value of matureness, we can infer that the students have the enough amount of matureness to search in the internet the classwork or homework without getting distracted searching other things. Contention number two: the internet should not be banned from schools because it breaks all the students in all the school breaks. All the students have to need a way to distract. Contention number three: the internet should not be banned from schools because sometimes the students don't understand the topic in class, so they can go to search in internet and a way to understand. The internet should not be banned from schools because the internet is essential nowadays. The internet resolve problems, help you learning new things, and help you with the works in school. Also, nowadays, the schools don't let the students to use phones in it, so the school provide with the students with iPads or tablets that have internet. The students should certainly be able to use the internet at school during their breaks such as brunch or lunch at my school are meant for students to have some fun in school day. There is no good reason why the students should not be able to use the internet on their own breaks to do as they please. Some students may want to hang out with friends, some want to play sports, some want to play video games, and others want to use the internet for their amusement. There is nothing wrong with any of these activities during this designed for students' leisure.
Well, you say that if students have any type of questions, they can go to the internet and browse the question, but I don't think that it is good because they have a teacher in front of them that is showing them how to do things and explaining and saying all the instructions.
Okay, but imagine there is a child that has a questions like, how do you write hello, for example, and the teacher don't know how to write it, so she goes to the internet and search how to write hello, and she said it to the students, so that's why they need the internet.
But in that case, the one that needs the internet is the teacher, not the students.
Okay, but here we're talking about the internet should not be banned from schools, not from students.
Okay. And also you say that when kids are in a break, they can use internet and play some activities, I think, but when kids use too much the internet, they can get addicted to it. So I don't see that it's good that students can use internet in their recess time or break time.
But they are not going to use it all the time because they can also hang out with friends or play some sports. like soccer, baseball, basketball.
But that is when kids are out of school, not inside the school.
Yes, if you are in the break, you can have a ball and play baseball, basketball, or other sports.
Yeah, which is good, which is better instead of using internet.
But if they want, they can use the internet. There is nothing bad with that because they can do whatever they want if the school let it.
And also you say that students can't have their phones with the school, so this resolution shows that if the kids have their phones, they will only start using social media instead of putting attention in the class.
I think you don't pay attention because I said that the schools don't let the students use the phones, that they give the iPads or tablets to the students. And if you have a iPad that gives you the school, they will have all that social media places banned, so they won't use it. Um, First of all, if all the teachers are there to see the students don't copy, and you say that they can copy with the internet.
Yeah, because they can share their work with the classmates like this fast. They just only put send and all the classmates can get their work and nobody will learn.
But the work of the teacher is to explain or to teach and also see that the students don't copy.
But how is she supposed to look that students are copying if everybody is working on their iPads or the computer? I don't know. The teacher doesn't have 20 eyes to see everybody what is doing everybody.
But they will be like more teachers, not only one. Imagine there can be 4 or 5 teachers, and they also nowadays almost all the classes have cameras where they can see.
Well, but I have never seen a class that has two teacher, but maybe that's what you think.
Okay. Second, school provide the with iPads or tablets to that have all the other sites blocked, so they won't see all that sites that are for them.
But in London, they also use that 48% of the kids are exposed to these pages. So until you block all of them, there will always be new pages that you can you will never be able to take kids aware of all those things.
But that's why my value is matureness, because the kids will have the matureness for not searching that things.
Well, but if the kids accidentally touch one of those things, the teacher can think that the students do it with a bad movement or something like that, and maybe the student doesn't want it to do it. So it's better if we take all those temptations out of them.
But imagine if you look in the internet, for example, what is the capital of no? How many countries though Asia has? You won't have like things for adults in there.
Well, but I know that maybe in the internet that will not appear. But why do you want it? Why do you want to look those things in the internet if you can go to a library on the school and look for it on a book?
But nowadays the students have 2 options because they have computer labs. So what do you think they will choose? Go and see in a very big book and search all the things, or go to the internet and search it. It's easier to go to the internet than looking in a book.
So, in my conclusions, I have shown you that it's not good that the students use internet because the performance of the students in the class can be affected. With the use of internet, students can share work from school and do not learn nothing. So that can damage the way of learning of the students, and that will be very bad. So also, focus should be upheld, and the internet should be banned from schools because students can be more exposed to do start marking other things on the internet instead of the assignment that the teacher have gave to them. Also, the University of Chicago used a resolution that states that the internet bans internet access in the classroom because they don't want to provide a better education for students. So I think that they are trying to say that when students have internet access, they don't put that much attention in the class, and they start to think and start to do another things instead of what the assignment the teacher give.
In this debate, I have shown that the internet should not be banned from schools because the students need their internet for working and resolve questions. The internet should not be banned from schools because in the breaks all the students have they need to get away from the studies because all the day they have been studying. The internet should not be banned from schools because sometimes the students don't understand a topic in class, so they can go to search in the internet a new way of understanding the topic. For this reason, we can clearly conclude that matureness should be upheld and the internet should not be banned from schools because the internet is essential nowadays because the internet resolves problems, they can help you learning new things and help you with the works in school.